Ready to escape the theme park crowds? Forget the long lines and concrete. We've found a 50-acre tropical paradise hidden right in the heart of Orlando. Welcome to Leu Gardens, where winding jungle trails meet stunning rose gardens and ancient oaks. Whether you're looking for the ultimate photo op, a peaceful place to reset, or a hidden gem for the whole family, this botanical oasis is a total vibe. We're Jack and Erica from Hello Pumpkin Travels, and today we're taking you inside this lush secret garden to see if it's worth a spot on your next Orlando itinerary. Let's explore. Tucked just minutes away from the busy streets of Orlando lies a place filled with history, beauty, and a legacy that dates back nearly a century. The land that would eventually become the gardens has roots going all the way back to the 1800s. But its most important chapter began in 1936 when Harry P. Leu and his wife Mary Jane purchased the property. Harry wasn't just a homeowner. He was a passionate businessman and former president of Leu Gardens Citrus Company. But it was Mary Jane who truly shaped what this property would become. Together, Harry and Mary Jane traveled the world, collecting plants, ideas, and inspiration from different climates and cultures. Wherever they went, they brought back pieces of those journeys home to Orlando, transforming their property into a living collection of botanical beauty. Over time, their private estate grew into a sprawling garden filled with rare and exotic plants, winding pathways, and carefully designed landscapes that reflected their love of nature. At the heart of the property sits the historic Leu House Museum, a home that tells the story of not just the Leu family, but also the many families who lived on this land before them. Over the years, the house has been expanded and preserved, offering a glimpse into Central Florida life from the late 19th and early 20th centuries, long before there were any theme parks to go to. In 1961, Harry and Mary Jane made a decision that would shape the future of this property forever. They donated their home and gardens to the city of Orlando, ensuring that future generations could enjoy this incredible space. Their vision was simple, but powerful, to create a place where people could come to relax, learn, and connect with nature. Today, Harry P. Leu Gardens spans 50 acres and welcomes visitors from all over the world. What started as a private passion project has grown into one of Orlando's most treasured landmarks. As you walk these paths, you're not just exploring a garden, you're experiencing a legacy carefully cultivated over decades. Upon arrival, Harry P. Leu Gardens offers free parking. After parking, your visit begins at the Garden House Welcome Center, the perfect starting point for your day. This is where you'll purchase tickets, grab a map, and get a quick overview of everything the gardens have to offer. The space is simple, but it sets the tone for the peaceful experience ahead. So let's get into admission. General admission is $15 for adults, and children that are 4 to 17 years old are $10. Children under 4, military, and members receive free admission. Individuals and families presenting a Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program or SNAP card with proper ID also receive free general admission with up to 3 additional friends and family members. Check out their website, linked in our description as well, because they offer several free days throughout the year where the gardens are open and free to everyone. Their next free day coming up is May 4th. The garden is open daily, January 5th through June 7th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with last entry 1 hour before closing, and from June 8th to September 7th, they are open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily, with once again the last entry 1 hour before closing. On late night Thursdays, they are open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., and garden members can access the garden from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. daily. As mentioned earlier, I will link their website in our description because they have several dates where the gardens close early, along with dates that they are closed all day. So I want you to be aware and be able to see what days they are actually open. The historic Leu House Museum is open Tuesday through Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. for guided tours, with the last tour at 12:30. The museum will be closed in July, and hours are subject to change due to events, so always make sure to check their website before visiting or give them a call. Their number is 407-246-2620, and I'll have it up above in the video as well. If you have a garden membership, they are part of the reciprocal gardens and you'll get in free. So if you have a pass from your local state, definitely check with the staff if it works there before purchasing tickets. This is what Jack and I have. Inside the garden house, you'll also find a foxtail marketplace and cafe where you can grab a coffee, bite to eat, or ice cream, or buy one of their garden-inspired items. Right next to the cafe, you'll find restrooms and easy access to the garden pass, making it a convenient first stop, especially for families getting settled. From here, it's time to step into the beauty and start exploring everything Harry P. Leu Gardens has to offer. One of the best parts about visiting Harry P. Leu Gardens is how every turn feels like a completely new experience. With nearly 50 acres to explore, these gardens are filled with unique collections, hidden corners, and beautiful landscapes that keep you discovering something new the entire time. Let's start with one of the most iconic areas, the Rose Garden. This is one of the largest rose collections in the Southeast, featuring hundreds of varieties that bloom throughout the year. When they're in full bloom, this area is absolutely stunning and easily one of the most photographed spots in the garden. It smelled amazing here as we walked through, and we definitely grabbed lots of photos. As you continue through, but going towards the Welcome Center this time, you'll step into the Tropical Stream Garden, where shaded pathways wind through lush greenery, flowing water, and vibrant tropical plants. It's cooler, quieter, and feels like a completely different world, especially on a warm Florida day. Be on the lookout for bananas, vines, tree ferns, and more. Next up is the Palm Garden, showcasing a wide variety of palms from around the world along with cycads and bamboo. This area really highlights Florida's natural landscape with tall swaying trees, creating that classic Central Florida feel. The bundles of bamboo are so amazing to see and hear them knock as they sway in the wind. If you're visiting in the winter months, the camellia collection is a must-see. These blooms add incredible color during a time of year when many other plants are dormant, making it a seasonal highlight you won't want to miss. Scattered throughout the gardens, you'll also find butterfly-friendly areas filled with pollinator plants. These sections are great for spotting butterflies, bees, and other wildlife, adding a little extra magic, especially for families with kids. For something a little more practical, the Idea Garden offers inspiration for your own backyard. From edible plants to creative landscaping ideas, this area shows how you can bring a piece of the gardens home with you. As you explore deeper, you'll find peaceful wooded sections with towering oak trees and shaded walking paths. These areas are perfect for slowing down, taking a break, and just enjoying the quiet side of the gardens. What we loved about this garden is all of the seating, especially now that I'm pregnant and it being slightly warmer out. It was nice to be able to take a little seat and rest and drink some water. There are so many benches through the entire garden. I really appreciated that. One of the most relaxing spots of all is the Lake Rowena overlook. Here, the gardens open up to beautiful waterfront views with a gentle breeze and plenty of space to pause and take it all in. It's the perfect place to sit, unwind, and really appreciate the natural beauty that surrounds you. Our daughter loved running up and down the hill, and we saw tons of other families having picnics on the hill and just enjoying those water views. Now, the list goes on, but we won't go into more specific detail, but they also have an arid garden, which is some of Jack and I's favorite plants, a white garden, which was picture perfect with white blooms, the Mazel Cemetery, and the Secret Garden. There is so much to see, so make sure you utilize those benches that I mentioned and the shade to rest so you can explore it all. From vibrant flowers and tropical landscapes to peaceful shaded paths and scenic lake views, Harry P. Leu Gardens offers something for everyone. Whether you're here for photography, the nature, or just a quiet escape, every section of these gardens tells its own story. If you're enjoying exploring places like this, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow along for more family-friendly travel guides. Feeling hungry after you've explored those beautiful gardens? Pop into Foxtail Marketplace and Cafe, open daily from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. They offer coffee and tea, along with bites to eat like the turkey sausage bagel sandwich or caprese panini. Looking for just a sweet treat? They also have Kelly's homemade ice cream. This is Jack and I's favorite ice cream in Orlando, along with a bakery case with items like a chocolate croissant and lemon bread. Our go-to ice cream flavors are the cake batter or the cookie monster. We also love their pumpkin spice latte flavor. However, this is seasonal, so it's not available all year long. After that delicious coffee or ice cream break, let's head back out into the gardens. Nestled in the heart of Harry P. Leu Gardens is the historic Leu House Museum, which offers a glimpse into Central Florida's past and the families who helped shape it. Originally built in the late 1800s, this home has seen generations of owners, each leaving their mark over time. What began as a beautiful small farmhouse eventually expanded into this beautiful Southern-style home you see today. Unfortunately, with how our day went, we did not arrive in time to get a tour of the inside, but speaking with the staff, here's what they had to say. Inside the home has been carefully preserved to reflect life in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. From the period furnishings to the architectural details, each room tells a story of how families once lived right here in Orlando. When Harry P. Leu and his wife Mary Jane purchased the property, they made this house their home. While they transformed the surrounding land into the gardens we see today, this house remained the heart of their estate. Today, the Leu House Museum is open for guided tours, giving visitors a deeper look into the property's history and the legacy of the Leu family. It's a great way to add a little concept to everything you've seen throughout the gardens. Whether you're a history lover or just curious about Orlando's roots, the historical Leu Museum has a unique and meaningful stop during your visit to the Harry P. Leu Gardens. So if you can manage, definitely get there before it closes, and the last tour is at 12:30. Don't be like us. We did enjoy peeking through the windows to see what we could, and we enjoyed rocking on the chairs that were on the porches, but we were definitely bummed that on this time around we didn't get to actually do the tour. Hopefully, we can manage to get there in time the next time we go to the gardens. If you're planning a trip to Orlando, or a local looking for a relaxing break from the theme parks, Leu Gardens is a hidden gem that families should absolutely consider going to visit. From the moment you arrive, it's an easy and stress-free experience with free parking, simple entry, and wide stroller-friendly paths that make it perfect for families with kids. One of the biggest perks here is the space. Kids can walk, explore, and take in nature without the crowds you'd find at the theme parks. Plus, there's plenty of shade and seating throughout the garden, which is a huge win on those hot Florida days. Families love exploring spots like the colorful rose garden or the peaceful tropical stream garden and the open green spaces where little ones can just slow down and enjoy being outside. Keep an eye out for butterflies and pollinators along the way. These little moments tend to be a big hit with kids and make the experience feel a little more interactive. And don't miss the Lake Rowena overlook. It's a great place to pause, take in the view, let your kids roll down the hill if you want, like I did as a kid, and just let everyone recharge for a few minutes before continuing your exploration around the gardens. There are also convenient stops like restrooms and the welcome center near the entrance, making it easy to plan your visit without any stress. Now, there isn't a playground or a high-energy attraction. It's more of a calm, scenic experience. So it's best for families who want a slower-paced outing or a break from the busy theme park schedule. The other downside we want to mention is that this year, since Florida experienced a freeze, some of the plants were dead or partially cut off because they didn't survive the freeze. If that is something that will disappoint you, maybe save your visit for another year when Florida hasn't experienced a freeze so you can see everything fully alive and lush. This definitely didn't ruin our experience, but we just want to bring that up because we did notice a lot of stuff was chopped or dead. We still enjoyed the garden, even with those areas that experienced some frost. If you and your family are looking for a peaceful, affordable, and beautiful place to spend a morning or afternoon, Leu Gardens is definitely worth the stop on your next Orlando trip. For more family-friendly travel tips and hidden gems around Orlando, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow along. Leave a comment down below if you plan on adding Leu Gardens on your next trip to Orlando. And also, like I mentioned before, check out their website because they even have different events that go on. Like at Christmas time, there's a Christmas special that you could go to, and that's in the evening, and the whole place is lit up with lights, so you could look into something like that as well. We're Jack and Erica with Hello Pumpkin Travels, and we'll see you around like a donut.